Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first American International UniFilm Festival. This is the opening ceremony. My name is Arthur Peng. I'm a writer, actor, and a bilingual host. That's one of the reasons why I'm here tonight. Thank you very much. I will just tell all the VIP here online now. The film festival has been like more than 1 year for preparation. Originally, we planned to have it in a beautiful city, Seattle, Washington. We invite all the people there, at least people here on the line, to the beautiful city to meet the beautiful lady, Diana Wu. And we can have the film festival and drinking, enjoying life there. But due to the pandemic, so everything delayed. It takes us for more than 1 year to get this thing done. So today, finally, we're here, but we all know that a good thing always come late, right? This film festival, we have a organizing committee. Diana Wu is the director of the organizing committee, and I am a vice director, and we have chairman, vice chairman, we have a jury, judge committee, but the organizer of the film, we have North American China Council. The founder and the executive director is Diana Wu. We also have the second organizer is American Hollywood Film Academy. We have a co-organizer, North American International Vision Arts Center. We have a sponsor supporter, US-China Film and TV Development Foundation. And this festival itself is operating by North American International UniFilm Festival Committee. We have media to support us. The media is Wilson Media, Beijing Kefa Film Media, and Sino US Times. So let's thank you them for all their great support and help. Okay, since it's opening ceremony, so as a host, I'm going to invite our chairman to say a welcome speech or opening speech. Okay, now let's invite Mr. Brian Corners. He's the chairman of the first American International UniFilm Festival. I know Brian for years, and he is a producer, an actor, a script writer. He kind of produced a lot of films and acted in many films. I myself also joined him to acted in several films so far. So we'll continue to do that. Now, is Brian there? Oh, I saw Brian there. Brian, as a chairman of this film festival, would you like to make a short speech to welcome all the VIP people here to congratulate the film festival opening ceremony? Okay, please. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you. 谢谢 Arthur. 你好, 你好, 你好. 很高兴见到你. Hello, everyone. 谢谢. I'm delighted to be here. I'm thrilled to be part of this film festival. It's always great when a new festival is opening up and starting up. As Arthur said, I started my career as an actor. I was an actor for almost 40 years. I worked on Law and Order and several movies. I was in a scene with Kevin Costner, McFarland, and lots of commercials. And recently, in recent years, I've been writing, directing, and producing. On the wall there, you can see my current project, which is Senior Entourage. And here's the DVD of it. Arthur and I just lost a friend, Ed Asner, a very celebrated actor in America, beloved actor. He just passed away. Ed had 8 Emmy Awards and 5 Golden Globes. And anyway, we had Mark Rydell, an Oscar-nominated director in it. But not in this film, but in a film that I have in the can. I'm editing it right now. I'm calling it Death, a New Comedy, although I don't know that that title can stay now that Ed has passed away. But Arthur is going to be in that. Arthur plays Chinese president. That's very funny. Anyway, I'm very grateful to be here. My email's on there if anybody wants to get in touch with me. Or if you go to brianconnors.co, not com, .co, it takes you to Vimeo. You can see a bunch of my trailers and projects that I've worked on. You can see my demo reels. You can also see Ed Asner's demo reel, which is a riot, and Mark Rydell's demo reel. So again, oh, and I want to thank Arthur. Arthur took me to China 2 years ago. We went to Tailing and Yantai, and then the Beijing Film Festival was 12 days. It was a great trip. And, you know, with all the tension in the world and the pandemic in the world and, you know, the threat of war and everything else, if we all make movies together, maybe we can, you know, stop the next war, have some fun, make some movies, get to know each other, and live in peace and harmony and be creative. And that's my big peace speech tonight. Thank you very much. Shishit, Arthur. Thank you very much. Glad to be here. Nice to meet you all.
Thank you, Brian. I forgot to mention that Brian is also, you know, a senior, I can see, filmmaker, okay, in SAG, because he worked in that institute for more than 35 years. That means he has a lot of, you know, very rich resources with, you know, Hollywood film production industry. So thank you very much, Brian, for your very nice speech for this opening ceremony. Okay, next I'm going to invite Miss Jenny Wilkinson. She is vice chairman of this film festival.
首先应该是欢迎大家来参加这一次这个首届北美国际电影节的开幕仪式。那非常荣幸我能够担任此次电影节的副主席。那非常感谢各位抽时间来参加这么一次非常伟大的一个活动。那我叫 Jenny Wilkerson， 一直非常热爱电影事业。那一直之前也拍过一些短片，还有这个长片。那现在我们公司沃尔森传媒呢，也在一直做 YouTube 的一些节目，还有也一直在拍一些短片，还有一些广告片。那主要是还是制作 video 电影这一块。那接下来呢，我们也希望在这一方面呢，能够通过此次活动，向更多的前辈去学习，能够说在这个方面得到更多的一个学习的机会。在此呢，首先非常这个恭祝首届北美国际电影节的隆重开幕啊。那通过这一次的活动呢，我们大家有这么一个机会可以齐聚在线上。那么这一次呢，因为这个疫情的问题呢，我们可能也会有一些缺陷，但我相信通过此次电影节能够给大家创建一个非常好的一个平台。那么相信在不久的将来，第2届、第3届会做得更好、更完美。在此呢，也非常感谢来参与的这个北美中国理事会、北美好莱坞电影学院、北京电影学院、南京动画学院等，非常感谢大家的支持和参与。那这一次活动，我相信一定会是一个非常好的一个活动，给大家带来很多很多的交流和学习的机会啊。那因为这一次我没有太多的准备啊，这个就简单的在这里跟大家这个打个招呼。希望今后我们有更多的机会去有更多的交流。谢谢大家。
Thank you very much, Jenny. 谢谢我们的Jenny Wilkerson 副主席。Next, we're going to invite the representative of sponsors. We're going to invite General Manager, Mr. Yan.
Hello, I am Chanel with Luban Cabinetry out of Seattle, Washington, one of the sponsors of the North America International UniFilm Festival. We are excited to learn that there are over 100 films that will be joining this festival from around the world. We want to say congratulations to the organizers and participants of the successful opening of this festival. The festival is an important form of support to the filming community by giving filmmakers and artists a way to display their creativity. Also gives a platform for creative artists to interact on an international level with support, encouragement, and inspiration. Again, congratulations to all and enjoy the show.
Okay, I have to make a correction. It's a lady, a beautiful lady. She sent us a video, very nice video, a greeting video. Thank you very much. Okay, next I'm going to invite our jury representatives. The first one, let's invite Mr. Lee Chambers. I saw you there. Would you please say a few words? You have a lot of time. You can introduce yourself and tell us about your career and your work when you watch the films we get. I know that we have collected more than 120 films, all different kind of films, feature films and short films. So you have more time to tell us, give us more information about it. Thank you.
Well, hello from Canada. Yes, my name is Lee Chambers. I'm a writer, producer, and director from Canada, and I was very honored to be asked to be one of the juror members for the festival this year. And I believe there was, the delay in having the festival because of COVID affected the entire world. And I think the most interesting thing about being a juror for an international film festival is the chance to see films from around the world, a chance to experience the cultures of different, the cultures from around the world and how they look at the world and how they look at unique situations that sometimes cross borders and affect us all. The pandemic has affected everybody around the world, and we became together as a global universe of filmmakers and viewers of movies. And during the process of watching, now I didn't watch all the movies, I'll be honest with you. I was tasked with a whole bunch of them though. And I will say that I was very impressed by all of the filmmakers. I saw films from China, from Spain, from America and Canada, all over the world. And I was impressed by the quality of the work that was presented at the festival. And to all the ones who maybe don't win an award at the festival or aren't selected to get the highest praise, keep making movies because your movies are still beautiful. They still look great. The stories I found were incredible. And I just applaud to everybody who made movies and submitted them to this festival. Being the first festival for you guys, the inaugural event, I want to congratulate all the organizers of the event as well, and all the sponsors. Putting on an event like this is not easy. It takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of effort. And I kudos to you, because no matter where you are in the world, if it's the morning or it's in the evening, we are together as a global film community, and we are educating, we are entertaining, and we are taking a chance to experience cinema together. Whether it's in an audience in a cinema, which I can't wait until we can get back to a cinema again, but if we have to do it virtually, that's okay too, because I wouldn't have seen almost any of the movies that I saw as a juror member if I hadn't been part of this festival. And a lot of those films really need to be seen by audiences. And a festival like this gives people an opportunity to do that. I will lastly just encourage people, if you want to reach out and to know more about me, you can just go to my name, leechambers.com, and you can look at my stuff as well. Just like Brian, giving a plug for his own work. We're filmmakers. I'm a filmmaker, and congratulations to starting off with this brand new festival, and so happy to be a part of it.
Thank you very much, Mr. Lee Chambers. Your first name sounds like a Chinese last name, Lee, Mr. Lee, right? But you look like not Chinese.
You can call me Mr. Lee, sure.
Lee, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Thank you very much. I know Brian, you're all film producer, very popular. So if we want to find their information, you can go to Google, or there's a website called IMDb. You can go there to find them and find their work, how the films they made, and you can also find their credits. They have very good credits there, I think. Yeah. So thank you very much, and So next one, I'm going to invite Mr. Omar Okram. Is he online already? He's a musician and he's a piano player. He's a very good, very popular singer. So I'm going to, he's also one of jury for this American International UniFilm Festival. So I'm going to ask him to say a few words to introduce himself and talk about a little bit about his music and the films he watched. So how you feel? But anyway, after this, we have a special interview for Mr. Omar Okram. So now let's just invite him to say a few words. Omar, are you there?
Yes, can you guys hear me?
Okay, great.
Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Wonderful, Brian and Lee. Thank you so much, you guys. Great speeches. And Arthur, thank you so much. My name is Omar Akram. I'm a Grammy Award-winning recording artist, pianist, and composer. I became the first Afghan American in the world to win a Grammy Award. So just very happy to be here. And I know Arthur and I have been discussing the North America International UniFilm Festival for many years. And, you know, the last time we discussed it, Arthur, was with our close friend that unfortunately recently passed away, Mr. Chris Nebe. Yeah, he recently passed away. He was a friend of all of us and Arthur's as well. The last time we were discussing this and we were talking about perhaps going all of us to Seattle and doing the festival, and unfortunately recently passed away. So I wanted to honor him as well. But Arthur, I want to thank you for putting all of this together, and it's just an honor to be a part of this wonderful celebration of these wonderful filmmakers. And, you know, I come from a music background, but right now I'm in Los Angeles and I have my own, you know, I create content. I just created a new company for OTT platforms. I'm doing a television show for Roku Television and HBO, and I'm also doing a feature film with director Tony Kaye, who's the director of American History X. We're working on a film that I actually got the rights to this book a few years back. Took about 4 years to put it together, but here we are working with him and Arthur Sarkisian to do this together. So anyway, it was great watching some of these films that was more geared towards music. Those are the ones that was sent to me, and I gotta say they were wonderful, you know, to watch. Actually, you know, I rarely. It was a time where I used to watch a lot of films, you know, back last year, but now things have gotten pretty busy. So I took some time to watch a few of these movies and they were wonderful. So I want to congratulate everybody that is involved. So thank you again so much, guys, for having me on this wonderful panel with all these distinguished gentlemen and ladies. And I'm going to just sit back here and watch you guys continue the show. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Omar. So be prepared for at least a 1 hour interview. Talk more detail about yourself and your music, and bring your music to online. So after you talk, you can show your music. I'm talking about probably September 2nd evening. We can do that. I'm going to interview you, and we can do that. Okay.
Yes, looking forward to it. Thank you, Arthur.
Yeah, thank you very much. Since Omar mentioned Chris Nebe, I have to mention something here in memory of Mr. Chris Nebe. He is my very close friend, and I originally planned to invite him as one of the co-chairmen, and I sent him a lot of a lot of email messages. I visited him 3 times, and the past March I invited him to the city. We talk about more details about this film festival, and many times he mentioned about Omar Okran, his very close friend. He's also a composer for his films, music, you know, composer for his films. Yeah, but he passed away. I think it's June 23rd. In the middle of June, his assistant sent me a message, told me that he's sick, and I invite Katrina, my colleague to his house, to his studio and house to visit him. And June 29th, his assistant said that, oh, maybe you should come to the hospital to see him. Then I went there June 29th and June 23rd, he passed away. So it's a sad news. He's a great documentary filmmaker. He produced more than 24 documentaries in China. One of the famous ones called Diaoyi Island. Yeah, that's why he's very popular in China. I think in the April of 2019, I took several people from Hollywood, including Brian and Chris Nibby and other actors to China. We went to Beijing International Film Festival. Also went to, as Brian mentioned, that we went to Shenyang, Tielin, and Shandong. Many places, this is all like China. Brian have a good suggestion that saying that, oh, maybe we can invite some senior Chinese actresses to kind of union, kind of put them together with senior American Hollywood actors, actresses, including Ed Asner. I said a good idea. Then the pandemic thing, the COVID-19 things happen, so everything delayed. But we do plan to do that. We do plan to go back to China again. Yeah, but so sad. Chris Nibby passed away and Ed Asner passed away. So yeah, in memory of them, I also published an article 2 days ago in memory of a senior actor in Hollywood, Mr. Ed Asner. I'm now writing another article about Mr. Chris Nibby. So it will be published probably next week. Yeah, that's just one thing I want to mention. Okay. So next, we're going to invite the representative of American Hollywood Film Academy. He's also president of this institute, Mr. Robert Schuneman. He's a professor, a musician, and also a film production producer. I know him for several years. We are colleagues. So as the president of American Hollywood Film Academy, as a representative, would you please introduce yourself, your music, and your institute? Thank you.
Well, certainly, and thank you very much, Arthur, and I appreciate your inviting me to be a part of this. Yes, I am the president and music director of the American Hollywood Film Academy, and I've been a performing musician since I was 13 years old. I started playing piano when I was about 8 years old, and bass guitar when I was 10 years old, and then I took trumpet in high school, and it just kept on stockpiling like that. But my first performance was at the age of 13, where I was playing bass guitar in a rock and roll band for a Christmas party, and that was how things started out. But I would, going off on the UniFilm Festival here, this is a great opportunity for people to produce and introduce new works here. And I would like to express my gratitude to all of our staff and volunteers who work so hard to help make this possible. And on behalf of our staff, I'd like to offer congratulations for their work, their hard work, and for the participants in their work as well. I would wish to further express our gratitude and from our distinguished guests, Elite of Hollywood movie making. Thank you for coming. I have the honor of speaking on behalf of a woman whose quiet determination and persistence makes this event possible, and that would be Bing Ren. She is a mutual colleague of ours, and I'm grateful to have been introduced to her. And I recently made contact with the man who introduced me to her 10 years ago when I first started working with her. And we have, of course, we have a long-going relationship now. It's a wonderful friend. After a very successful writing career, that is Bing Ren, after having a very successful writing career, having written more than 10 million words and scripts and 28 books. She came to the United States from China and spent virtually all of her accumulated wealth to start this academy, a college of arts intended to benefit our posterity, that is, our young people. Our goal is in one mind and in one heart. That is, we join together in one mind and one heart with our staff and with our teachers and our students come to know what our direction is. And if we were to compare Bing Ren to something in the military, she would be like a stealth bomber. She kind of sits back in the wings. She's very quiet and very, very dignified, very wonderful person. But she works with a quiet determination to find new ways to nurture and motivate our students to greatness. Here at the American Hollywood Film Academy, we provide the paths, the nurturing to prepare our young people for a promising future and promising careers in the movie industry. The film industry is evolving. What once took months or even years can now take weeks due to developing technologies. Anyone with an eye and an imagination can produce videography using a fraction of the finances, resources, and supplies that it took only a few years ago. The Hollywood International Youth Film Festival is just a platform for the next generation of imaginative young movie makers to air their ideas. And the Hollywood International Film Festival and the UniFilm Festival here brings film producers together from all these different countries and all these different places to express that diversity, as well as the beauty of sharing diverse cultures and celebrating the mix. As humans, we share the same basic needs: food, clothing, shelter, and love. And I think that many people have talked about love, and they say, well, people can die for lack of love. Really, I think that it's equally important for us to have a place to give our love and to express ourselves with love. And this is a great platform to do it with. Some of the cross-cultural influences we already see are reflected in music, culinary arts, dance, videography, and even politics. We endeavor to take all of these to the next level. Young movie makers are using these, as well as the available literary and poetic devices, to express themselves, crossing cultures, crossing social norms, crossing political ideas, and crossing philosophies to express themselves, sometimes even without using words. And that's the power of music, that's the power of dance, that's the power of videography. So we sincerely hope that through cooperative efforts, an exchange of ideas and cross-cultural alliances, that the Hollywood International Youth Film Movement and the UniFilm Festival here will attract more young movie makers and movie institutions from around the world to jointly promote and develop global film culture. So here we provide that platform for young producers, giving them experience and deepening their knowledge in their craft, because we teach screenplay writing, and we teach the arts of developing that screenplay. And this is a tough one. But these young people, they absorb very quickly and they do very well. So with that, I extend my very, very best wishes to all of the participants in this, the first annual UniFilm Festival. So thank you very much, Arthur.
Thank you, Robert. Would you please turn on your videos, and all the people here can see your handsome face? Thank you very much for the wonderful speech. You're really a professor, a teacher, so you know how to address a question now. Very good, yeah. Thank you very much for also mentioning the first Hollywood International Youth Film Festival. I joined that film festival. I think we kind of collected more than 500 films, and we have some young people from China, and some films from other countries, including like Southeast Asia, Korea, and Japan, and Europe. So that's a very wonderful film festival. And with this platform, I want to say that why we're doing this, because we're going to offer a good chance, a good platform for filmmakers, for young people, for especially people, from other countries. We try to encourage them to make more wonderful, good quality films. That's why we're here tonight. As the president of North American China Council, you know why you're here today? This is the opening ceremony of the first North American International UniFilm Festival. So, and your institute is one of the organizer. So would you please say a few words, in face to all these VIP people here, filmmakers here, please? Thank you. Introduce yourself, your institute, and your career. Very important. You have more time. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I apologize I was late. I had a meeting that went a little long. But I'm humbled to be here with all of you folks and listening to your backgrounds. It's excellent. I come, I'm a newbie here, especially within the arts and movie and entertainment field. I spent my career in the technology side. I worked at Microsoft, and then over the last 10 years, I've spent time at a couple of different consulting companies. I was a vice president at iSoft Stone here in the Seattle area, which is a China-based consulting company, and now I'm a director of engineering at BeyondSoft, which is also another China-based consulting company that has North America headquarters here in the Seattle area. So that's kind of my side. Is I come into this from the technology side, and Diane and I, we spent a lot of time trying to put together the site. So we're crossing our fingers that everything goes as planned and how it's supposed to work. So please forgive us if there's any glitches. We will try and take care of that quickly. But I want to take a few moments also to just talk about the North America China Council. I think it's a unique platform that is here in the North America region, and it's really its focus is to gathering people who love arts, technologies, and that's my side, and film and entertainment, and really to try and unite and to present our diverse lifetimes, sprites and unicorn pioneers, right? That this is, we view it as a opportunity for us to build bridges. As somebody said, there's a lot happening within the geopolitical space and within the two countries of the US and China. But beyond the politics, we can build relationships and build bridges between people from both countries to help to bring understanding and to deepen the ties between the two countries outside of the political realm. So we're excited to have this event. We're excited that all of you are here to participate and as jurors and as supporters. So we're very excited about that. And if I don't add this in, Diana will not be happy with me. So let me add in also a little bit about North America China Council, just because it's not just arts and festivals. There's multiple things that the North America China Council is trying to do. Programs within the educational space, innovative support, healthcare programs, outdoor activities, and then of course the first annual UniFilm Festival is the art and cultural event. Also, as a note, and this we can find more information about this on the North America China Council website. Just that there are, excuse me, there are membership packages that folks can take advantage of to help support the program, and then also get benefits into some of the things that we're doing, like the International UniFilm Festival. So with that, I'm going to keep it short and hand it back to you, Nanlin. Thank you so much. And thank you, everybody. It's awesome to hear all of your stories.
Thank you, Todd. Very good. Thank you for introducing yourself and your institute. Yeah, and thank you very much all for coming to this opening ceremony. Keep in mind that we have a lot of things going on after this. So we're going to have interview with all some filmmakers and juries starting from tomorrow, and September 23rd in the evening, we are going to have a closing ceremony. Then we will see the outcome, how many films get awards, get the trophy, okay? So people here, please mark down your calendars, come back September 23rd in the evening. I know our director, Diana Wu, will post the flyer and the password or the link to the group or to your email. So keep watching your email. So join us, okay? Thank you very much. And I think September 21st will be Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival. So I will just take this chance to say happy Chinese Mid-Autumn Festival to all the people here. I'm going to give the microphone, the platform to Gloria Wan. She's my co-host. She's going to host the World Micro Short Film Press Conference. OK， 现在我要把麦克风交给主持的平台，交给和我一起联袂主持的王珊女士，她要来主持首届世界微电影邀请赛新闻发布会。有请王珊女士。
好，谢谢南林。Yeah, I would love to continue the conversation with all the musicians, technology expert and experienced filmmakers. Unfortunately, I was not to continue our second conversation in Chinese. So I hope you can stay as long as you want. And I really appreciate this opportunity. 首先啊，这个我觉得大家就是同行，所以这个电影的整个的发展历史，从好莱坞的当时的这个极盛时期，就是好莱坞大片，它实际上是有一个lipstick effect， 也就是当时是经济低迷的时候，大家才回到电影院看电影。那最近呢，头版头条的消息呢，就看到这个派拉蒙这个公司的高管的调整。所以呢，由于去年这一年的形势改变了大多数人观影的这个模式，但是呢，无论电影技术怎么样发展，无论是电影走到了100年历史，走到了今天，从来没有改变，就是我们大家对大屏幕的这个热爱。所以呢，有一句话说，我们叫行万里路，读万卷书不如行万里路。我再加上一句，不如观影无数。这个是今天呢，我们是继这个北美国际电影节首届这个一个短片的一个活动，我们来展开一些讨论。我刚刚看了这个就是电影节网站，我给大家念一下，简单，就是它这个主旨呢是说，随着高科技的飞速发展，喜欢学习和尝试电影人的电影制作年轻人越来越多。为了帮助这群人提供更好的实践和展现他们才能的机会，我们期望通过对掌握电影视频不同年代的表现手法，注入中美东西方文化的渗透和融合，引进全球影视高科技合作团队来共同参与首届北美国际青年网络短片和微电影大赛能在西雅图落地。那么最近呢，我们陆陆续续的收到了非常多的好片，我觉得这些影片真的是不看不知道，一看真是每一部影片都有惊喜。所以我想呢，我自己呢不是一个 filmmaker， 我最多呢是一个 film promoter 或者是 advocator。但是呢，我希望有朝一日呢，我也能成为一名真正的电影制作人。那我们就闲话少叙，我们就接下来就请3位嘉宾，每一位嘉宾发言呢有3部分。首先呢就是自我介绍一下，另外呢就是第2部分呢就是对这一次你收到的影片你观看之后你的一个大致的印象。然后最后呢，我们也希望每一部嘉宾呢能给这个明年的电影节呢提出一些希望跟寄语。那我们邀请南京艺术学院的薛峰先生。
好的，谢谢，我是薛峰。那个刚刚听到了主持人的那个要求啊，那么 我先介绍一下我自己，我在南京艺术学院工作，我现在是南京艺术学院动画专业的一名教授。在整个的这个活动当中呢，其实我非常关注了一些新锐的导演和新锐的一些作品。那么，因为作为我自己来讲，我也是一个动画的一个导演和创作者。那么长期的呢，我们致力于这种实验动画和这个独立动画的国际的交流，还有一些就是学术上的一些研讨。那么，所以在这一次的电影节的评审当中，我也看到了很多非常独特的、有典型性的一些影像。当然，这影像，作为评委，我们参与了动画的评审，也参与了很多电影短片的评审。那么，但是中间我看到一种融合的一个迹象，就是在这种动画和电影的实拍的一个影像作品当中，它的这种理念，这种交融的这种情况是越来越频繁。尤其是现在的90后和00后的这样的导演，其实他们生长于这样的一种非常广泛的影视语言的一个规训之下成长起来的这辈人，那么他们对这种影像语言其实已经成为了一种血液里的一种原生语言。那么，所以他们在创作的时候，其实我个人觉得没有太多对于动画和传统影像的一种区别，无非它的最大区别就是采用了一种特制的一些媒介啊，或者是用实拍的方式，或者是用绘画的传统美术的创作的造型方式来完成他们的叙事。那么他们表达的内容呢，很多都还是聚焦于自己的一些观念，以及他们对生活的一些思考。那么从这些年轻的导演身上，我们可以看到，其实时代的发展在他们身上留下了一个非常清晰的一个烙印，就是说他们更多的关注自己的感受，而不会受这个当下的整体的一个，他不会成为一个人云亦云的这样的一个群体。那么他们每个人的可能他们的教育背景，可能有些我们看到的一些作品，有些是来自于在海外求学的，那么有些可能是在海外生活的，还有很多是在我们中国生活和成长起来的这样的导演，他们的作品都是非常很好的吸收了在生活当中他们自己的一些要素，那么提出了他们的角度来判断某些事情，来提出他们的价值。所以从总体来讲，短片这个形态，电影这样的一个形态，其实容纳了，成为了一个很好的一个容器，容纳了当代我们说不同年龄层次，他们想表达自己和传播自己观念的一个重要的一个媒介，同时呢，也成为了一个不同国界之间交流的一个文化的一个载体。在动画的作品当中，我很高兴看到了很多的实验性的东西，尤其是在对传统绘画的这种形式语言的破解上面，很多年轻的作者提出了自己的一些独特的形式语言。那么在这个上面呢，因此给我们带来了很多的这样的主持人说的惊喜。那么，作为一个同样作为一个作者吧，那么我们虽然是作为评委，但是也学习到了很多，也对当前的这种非常多元的艺术创作生态，也应该说是构建起了一个更大的一个期望。所以呢，也非常感谢北美国际电影节给了我们这样的一个机会。那么也非常祝愿北美国际电影节能够从今年开始能够开枝散叶，能够更好的吸收到更好的优秀的作品，然后让它成为一个中国与国际电影艺术创作交流的一个重要的平台，也成为我们更多的年轻作者的舞台吧。非常感谢，祝贺。
谢谢薛峰先生、薛峰老师。的确，就是短片呢，它近几年随着这个技术的这种普及，降低了很多制作成本，也扩大了这个电影制作的这个基数。可以简单的说，从一道菜、一场旅行，甚至一个想法、一个动漫，就可以慢慢的形成一部短片。那我记得我当时看过一本书，它就是说每个人一天要做3万个决定，但是这个3万个决定90%呢都是下意识的。 但是看大片，我觉得不可能提升我们那个10%。但是看短片，有的时候往往会让我眼前一亮，往往会让我在做一些大的决定，或者是人生 turning point 这种转折点的时候，我有时候会想到一些短片，反而是，所以我觉得这种影像的力量，它无论是中文还是英文还是跨文化。有的时候，一个情节或者说一个人的这种发生在他看别人发生在他们身上的这种事件，反而反省自己，回观自我。所以我是觉得短片是大有前途。我们接下来请北京电视台的王悦女士。
OK， 你好，首先是非常感谢北美中国理事会，然后还有邀请我做这个短片的一个评委，然后也非常荣幸能参加这个首届北美国际电影节，非常非常开心。然后我自己先做一个简短的介绍，我叫王悦。我曾经是在北京电视台纪录片频道做documentary director 然后呢就是把这个频道从无到有，然后到上新，然后现在这个频道转型成，因为配合冬奥，所以转型成这个冬奥的这个频道。然后在这个过程中呢，其实我们也有曾经有很多跟比如说 BBC 呀，跟Australia 的 Australia Screen， 还有这个 NHS 日本的 NHK 集团的合作，就是我也是做过许多这种国际合作的纪录片，而且我本人也参加了3届北京国际电影节的这个纪录片单元的创建加上评审。所以就是说我整个的职业生涯在纪录片这边比较多一点，然后这一次参加大赛也特别有幸能够看到非常多的纪录片的短片，非常好，非常开心，就是因为纪录片它是一个非常非常好的题材，去反映一个国家、一个城市、一个文化、一个民族、一个生存的一个状态，所以我本人也是特别爱这个纪录片哈。当然就是说从舌尖火了以后就是我们都说舌尖上的中国火了以后第一次更大范围的就是说国际社会国际的这个舞台上会有更多人关注我们国内的就是中国本土的这种纪录片，这是一个特别好的一个趋势所以我本人也特别热衷于就是说推广这件事，特别是就像刚才前边那个薛教授说的就是其实现在这个社会更多的是短视频 short movie 就特别特别 popular， 因为像去年我帮他们因为在国内嘛回国了，因为我之前一直在英国嘛待了几年，然后回国之后也是参加了他们这个电影局组织的这个叫少儿短片少儿短视频的这么一个大赛就是说国内现在我们大概有8亿这种网民都在用短视频，所以这个就是 short movie 特别特别 popular exactly in the younger generation。 然后它还有一个数据就是说00后就是2000年以后出生的这些年轻人，其实是短视频现在最主流的传播者也是制作者。所以我觉得这个短视频实际上包括 short movie 短的这种电影实际上是我们现在传播上用的最普遍的，而且这个形式也非常好，然后它能非常快的反映我们现在现实的生活，它是一个非常好的交流工具。特别是比如说像疫情我们大家都觉得疫情受困我们很难受，但是恰恰就是这个现代的这个传播工具和手段，让我们可以通过现代化的设备，通过短视频的传播，增强了我们跨界跨国的这个交流，跨文化的这个交流。所以我觉得就是首先这次大赛设了这个短视频短的这种影片的这种项目我觉得非常开心，然后在过程中也看到确实有很多很好的片子，也非常感动。那么同时我本人也希望就是说能继续跟北美中国理事会，然后继续参加和介入到这个电影节的活动中，然后学习到更多的好片。那么也希望我们这个北美国际电影节越办越好 呈现出更多的影片给我们大家欣赏。谢谢。
非常感谢王悦女士的分享。我觉得她刚才提到的这个短视频，这个多短，我觉得这是一个就是非常有意思的事情。因为我看到那个北美的 TikTok，就是抖音的，它实际上在大数据背后，它在看，就是人们8秒到10秒的时候，是你继续在看这个视频，还是8秒到10秒你已经转换了。它通过这种模式来分析，就是人的这个 attention，就是关注度有多长。所以其实短片我记得当时我在北京工作的时候，就是说业内的人大致是说短片呢应该在25分钟之内，我们把它定义为短片。现在这种就是随着网络，随着这个流媒体，随着这个社交媒体，特别是这个 pandemic 之后，我觉得就是说人们的生活呢，就是全部被碎片化了。不光是小孩，不光是大人，包括这些孩子们，他就是说他们的生活也被截成非常短的一个片段一个片段，这个有利有弊。我觉得就是说，我看短片呢，我觉得90分钟的大片在电影院呢，就是爆米花 popcorn，你看完了你很高兴，但是你 take away 真的是凤毛麟角。但是这些短片，对，我觉得就是你的纪录片，像《舌尖上的中国》，像这个，包括这次我看那个《Against the Wall》，还有几部，我觉得这些影片就是它是有心血在里面，它是有跨度，有大量的调研在背后，然后有横向的跨度，有纵向的整合，包括它那个这个叫什么《Building the Bond》是吧？有一个影片。
对，那部片子很好。
对，所以我觉得就是这些影片呢，就是它就是拍到了因为
人心里面，对，
因为社会在变，但是不变的是人性，就是整个社会是在变，科技在变，但是人这5000年来、2000年来、几百年来，其实并没有真的有太大的变化。所以这些影片，我觉得是直击人性的一些描述，所以它才就是让人流泪、让人感动。所以我就说这些影片呢，就是要希望通过这个电影节，通过更大的平台，能够就是让年轻人也看到它，因为这些都是年轻人的作品。那么就是说，它是反映了当下他的一种心理状态。但是呢，好的作品，我觉得就是我们要推广，我们要通过我们能够宣传到的平台，我们让他们能够有更多的观众。对，
是的，
我的一个还有就是这个北京电影学院的向能先生。
好的，那个我是向能啊，我先做一个自我介绍，我是在北京电影学院表演学院啊，主要是任职一些就是对于表演和这个台词的教学。那么这次也感谢这个北美电影节的这个理事会对我的邀请啊，邀请我担任这个评委。我觉得这次我看了很多这个包括短片，还有长片在内的啊，我的感受就是目前这个样式比较多元化啊，包括从一些这个影片的风格上，这个电影语言上运用上，我觉得都有一些很多这个就是新的别致的一些创新。那么更多的可能我看的包括长片里面可能就是有些包括主旋律的电影啊，可能已经打破了一些假大空的一些故事模式啊，构建了一些现代化快节奏的一些商业片的一些类型，而且里面加入很多成长、爱情等一些时尚的一些元素。那么更多可能我是从这个表演当中去看到这些人物的变化，而很多人物都是贴近这个人物的原型啊，而且呢也具有一些戏剧性的一些创造。所以我认为现在，当然这次我们这个北美国际电影节呢，肯定是，一个很特别不寻常的，因为在这个线上举行的这么一个电影节，而且呢也是克服了一些种种的困难，应该说代表了我们这个电影人的每一个人对于电影事业的一些坚持和一些热爱。我的感受是，我都觉得这个电影呢，虽然说不是生活的全部，但是电影呢是一部应该说一面反映生活的镜子。有更多的一些好的中国的一些故事呢，可能需要通过这样好的电影节去讲述、去分享、去告诉世界。所以我觉得这是可能电影赋予我们的使命吧。最后我就祝这个北美电影节办得越来越好，也希望更多的影片能够通过电影节去告诉这个世界。好的，谢谢。
好，谢谢。 我们现在真的是在云发布啊，云聊天，就是对，如果这个想象一下，就是这个电影节是在西雅图这么一个，就是全美应该说是最美的夏天，现在刚刚秋季，还是阳光灿烂这么一个地方，如果能够在某一个这个红地毯上走一走，大家就是说能够面对面的去交流、去分享，然后我觉得又是不一样的体验。现在不知道接下来这个多伦多电影节是不是依然在线上？我觉得已经长途漫漫吧。我希望我们终有一天，我们大家会相聚在一起。那达安娜，你看我们还有讨论的环节吗？我觉得短片就是，我觉得总体来说就是一个非常好的一种方式。所以我鼓励就是 emerging filmmaker 这些年轻人大胆的去表达自己的想法，我觉得自己独特的视角。我们最近这个热门话题啊，热门的词汇就是维度。实际上看一部电影啊，有的时候嘻嘻哈哈的1个小时、2个小时就过了，就忘记了。但是好的短片，我相信它在某些方面，它真的是提升了我们自我的这个 elevate our soul， 它就是提升了我们为人的这种维度。甚至于你看同样的一个事物，同样一部影片，哪怕就是说不同的人看，不同年龄阶段的人看，不同文化背景的人看，他看到的这个结果，看到的东西价值，它也是不一样的。所以我觉得我是力挺这个短片，因为短片将来有机会也可以变成长片，对吧？我觉得长片这是一个好莱坞工业的一个化的过程，但是短片就是一剧之本，一剧之本这个这个故事盒完全可以从短片入手。对，这是我的一些结束语吧。所以看看各位嘉宾还有没有要分享的。
Hello，大家好。哎，戴安娜你好，特别感谢这次邀请我来这次开幕式。还有王珊姐你好，好久不见，我们都在西雅图。还有那个向能师兄，
你好，你好，
在西雅图。对对对，幸会。就是特别开心能够在这儿认识大家。Yeah, that's about it. 就是这样子。Thank you for the event and thank you for invitation from Diana. And it's a pleasure to meet everyone here. I am in Seattle with Diana and Wang Shan, so I'm a filmmaker myself as well. And I hope this 电影节 the first year, the UniFilm Festival. I hope it's going to be next year and the year after. And then hopefully all the filmmakers will be have opportunity to showcase their work, and then to encourage each other. Yeah, and yeah, I'm grateful I'm here. 谢谢大家。
Yeah, we are all hoping one day we can meet in person and celebrate all the masterpieces and all the creations and welcome new young filmmaker and yeah, we can celebrate one day together.
Yeah, I can't wait to see all the short films. I will say I won't be able to see every single film, but I will try my best to see all the different genres. From because I've heard from Diana that it's over 100 films submitted. It's going to be screening, so I'm very excited to to watch them.
Yeah, I to be honest, I'm surprised how professional this works. I said, wow, this is eye-opening. This is really fantastic jobs. I mean, they're just it's more beyond my imagination.
Yeah, I can't wait to see them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, 南林，你还有什么？
Yeah, turn on my mic. Okay. The order VIP here. If any questions, we have a Q&A time. You can ask questions now. Otherwise, we are going to start celebrating film right away.
Let's see. This is a totally unscripted moment. So so it's as Diana said, I think is going to the UniFilm Festival site, and when you go there, When you come to the site, there are 3 buttons right in the middle of the screen that you'll see. One is a film guide. And so if you look at the film guide, that will give you a overview of all the films that are in the festival. And those films have been tagged. So there are a number of different categories: narrative feature, narrative short, animation, kids, right? And so you can sort the films to see which ones are in the different categories. There's also a festival schedule, and it's not a full schedule to all of the films themselves, but rather a number of events that are planned, starting with the open ceremonies, of course, right now, to then also having a number of different films that will be played at throughout the next 7 days, that will also have panel discussions. So the schedule will show you that. And so let's see, there's also the virtual festival, which will take you, and I'm actually tweaking that right now. So it'll show you what's coming. And then also I'm putting some of those categories so they'll display in the virtual catalog. But right now I say, look at the film guide, look at the schedule. And then also for those who don't already have passes, I think most of the folks here right now have passes. But otherwise, for folks who don't have passes, there's a link on the homepage where you can purchase a festival pass, which gives you all access. There's also a pass where you can, as some folks were saying, that they want to see this again next year and the year after and the year after, and that is certainly the intention. And there's a pass where you can buy now and view all the content over the this year and the next 2 years after that. And then there's a number of different ticket bundles, so you can buy tickets that target just some of the shorts. You can buy a ticket bundle that targets features, as well as single event. And then there's also a combination of films that have been selected and bundled together, where you can go in and buy and just sit down and watch all of those films. So yes, so here's what I was saying. So when you come to the site, there's 3 buttons here in the middle. The film guide, and I'll click on these in a moment, the schedule, and then from here you can purchase passes. So here are the number of passes that are available. And then there's also the film guide, which I mentioned so you can see it gives a nice picture, and you can see the title. You can drill into each one of these as well, which I'll do in a second. You scroll down, you can see all the different films that are included. You can sort them by the different tags from, like I said, animation shorts, cultural shorts. So there's a number of different tags in here to help you to sort the films that have been included. And here we go. So Mr. Dane Goes to Washington. I know this is going to be a popular one. So from here, once you drill in, you can get a little bit more information about the film, a description, what the runtime is, language, the country, who the director, screenwriter. We don't have all its metadata that we get, so sometimes it's a little bit different. And then from here you can select a showing, and I've already got a pass set up, so it'll just tell me watch now. If you don't have a pass, then this will also allow you to purchase either the feature or the individual short as well. So it's pretty flexible in being able to access it. Here is the schedule I had mentioned. So there's a number of different features that are set up to also have panel discussions with them, some of what we're doing right now. And so for instance, this one, so you can drill in, you can see some of the details about it. If you don't have tickets, you can order tickets and do it all right there online. And I won't go through, but once you order it, and this one becomes available on the 20th. So once it becomes available, And you can pre-order as well. You don't have to wait till the 20th. You can pre-order. You'll get an email and then get notified when it's available. And then right from here, it'll play on your device. Yeah, and there's just like I said, there's two different things: passes and ticket bundles. Passes, think of as just that. If you buy the pass, that's all you need. You can view all of the content, take part in all the different events that are planned or will be added. The festival pass gives you all access. The bundles themselves are targeted towards individual bundles. So because most of like the shorts, some of them are even some micro shorts, have been bundled together. So with this, three tickets will get you more than just 3 shorts. This is with this, so like this. So if you want to see the cultural shorts, so all of these, you can buy a ticket which will give you access to all of these different shorts. That would be one of 3 tickets to be used. So the 3 ticket bundle gives you access to 3 different bundles of shorts. The 5 ticket bundle gives you access to 5 different. The 3 ticket bundle feature is just that. If it's targeted towards, so if you want to see more than one feature, this is a more economical way to buy tickets. And then you can pick among all the features that are there, you can pick the 3 that you want to see. Or if you just want to see one event, buy a single event ticket. And then, as I mentioned, the combination ticket, which has got both shorts and features bundled. And then you can watch, there are 3 different combinations, each with 10 different films. And so you can consume all 10 of those films. Once you log in, what's nice is it shows you, now I can see what what tickets do I have. Like I've already been playing here. So I've got a couple of tickets. I can see what tickets I have. And I'm going to jump back. I can see my passes. I can see the film guide, the schedule. So it's dynamic, and then it shows you, once you log in, it gives you a more customized view of the information that's there. Once this is the view you get, you can see with this, the family shorts, there's 5 films here, and you can see the different ones that are bundled here. So when you buy a ticket for the 5 family shorts, you get all of these shorts with that. And then you unlock it, and then it plays right there. And once you're done playing, then it allows you to submit a ballot to cast your vote on which, if it's one, it'll be, did you like this or not like this? If it's multiple, it'll ask you, which one did you like best? And that way, and that helps us, of course. That's the whole point of the festivals. At the end, we can total up the ballots on which were the favorites, which ones are the best ones that people like the most. So this is baked into the experience. Once you play it, they're set up to prompt you to submit a ballot. Oh, well, actually, let me do one more thing. And this is what I said I was, this shows you what's right now is just what's coming soon. And I'm fixing it so it's going to actually show. So like, here's a documentary feature. You'll see the rest of them. And I'm tweaking this view right now to give a better view. So here's documentary feature, narrative feature, and you'll see the other tags and the films associated with them, so that so you have multiple views to be able to see the films. Oh, and one more, this is live streams, which is associated to the schedule. These are the scheduled events that are coming.
Thank you, Watts, for explaining the very nice, very well organized website. I think they have a lot of work to do this. I know if you want to do something, a lot of people working behind the scenes or be on the backstage. You and Diana is the one work so hard. I can tell. This is very professional. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much for all coming to join us. So give us a couple minutes. We start moving right now. Okay, the film is done. It's a really wonderful film, wonderful short term. Nanning, you want the closing?
Yeah, thank you for showing us and thank you for watching. It's a wonderful film. Yeah, very short film. Yeah, but it's good. Yeah. So everyone remember, come back to the discussion panel starting from tomorrow, okay? I think tonight, Diana is going to post the link or password to your email or to the WeChat group. So pay attention to that.
Thank you everyone to join
Bye,
us
everyone.
tonight.
Okay, now we're going to concluding the event. Thank you very much for coming. 谢谢大家。那个王山老师，我们现在就结束吧，整个event 好吗？谢谢。Thank you. I will conclude the opening ceremony. We're waiting for discussion panel and the closing ceremony. Let's meet there, starting from tomorrow. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye-bye.
Bye now. We will see in the virtual cinema.